Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's the Jaguars offense for the first time with Gardner Minshew, a Washington State product, leading the way.
I know that people like him, and he's kind of a phenomenon in the league as Gardner Minshew, but I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how well he plays the game of football at the quarterback spot. Remember, he was a 6th-round pick, and a surprise 6th-round pick at that. More than held his own as a rookie after Nick Foles' broken clavicle forced him onto the field in the second quarter of week 1. The Jaguars went 6-6 with him as a starter in 12 opportunities. Now they've got a chance to continue to progress and move forward with Gardner Minshew leading their team.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
For our Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
He was brought down.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson. And he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback in his 2nd season from North Dakota State. It's Easton Stick.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that told me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Charles, a look there at the Colts draft class for 2020. No first-round pick, remember, courtesy of the DeForest Buckner deal. But, lots of weapons after that.
Certainly are, and they really are playing a physical brand of football in Indianapolis to go along with that offensive line. So staying on offense, Michael Pittman, the wide receiver, a strong physical target. He was selected number 34. And then I love them getting Jonathan Taylor out of Wisconsin.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
On 2nd and 10, it's Stick. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Stick on the keeper.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
4th down.
Beating the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to have the first down here, but hold on. As there's a flag on the field, and I think someone got held. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, try to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of Week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll throw right away. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
The 24-yard line.
Here's Minshew. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Complete to Josh Oliver. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now Minshew. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Minshew's pass.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And take it right on the 30. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Going jet sweep. Here's Campbell. And he's got this down to the 35. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st down, Indiana.
Stick from the gun. He's going to float this one deep rights. And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Over 30 yards there. And 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays now. Stick looks to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. A shotgun throw for Stick. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Riders take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Man, this is ridiculous.
So, flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Now Stick.
Jaguars 39.
That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up...
And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Complete.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Robinson, the ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it. Minshew caught out left side by Robinson. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Minshew sets to throw. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Caught Eifert over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
At the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tyler Eifert there to make the grab. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Good.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
Jaguars 7.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Devon Hamilton with the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 21.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stick. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Complete to Paris Campbell. It's a gain of 5.
On the delay, here's Hines. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
The ball carrier.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Indianapolis.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Campbell making the catch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Smith catches left side. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Oh, man. None of that.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now throwing on first down and completing it. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Yards to go.
Off play action, it's Stick. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one is right down the middle. And that now makes this a 15-7 game.
Colts 15.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Throwing on first down is Minshew. And he completes it to Westbrook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They're going right back to Westbrook. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
4 more yards. Well, when the Jaguars want to throw the football, they often look to D.D. Westbrook, who just completed that play there. 101 targets, 66 catches for both 2018 and 2019.
And he'll go down at the 28.
Complete to Chris Thompson. It's a gain of 7.
So we've reached halftime here on... You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Josh Lambo.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
He's on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Hines. And he's got this down to the 35.
Hines, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 35-yard line.
They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the 2nd half.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
4-yard line.
Here's Stick looking to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Butler. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
47's the mark. 47's the mark.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Easton Stick taking it in. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
For the extra.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And the lead is up to 15 now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
For Indianapolis.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
Jaguars.
Good catch there by Tyler Eifert, and Jacksonville, who needed help at the tight end position, signed him to do exactly that. Spent his first 7 years in Cincinnati, a terrific red zone threat.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
4 yards.
Right back to him for 10 more and a first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And at the 33
From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's got it complete to Thompson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll run it now with Robinson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars get a score closer. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
We remind you lots more to come here in this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then two more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and Giants from MetLife Stadium and the Titans and Broncos from Mile High.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
$13 yards remaining on second down. They're going to go play action now with Stick. They'll roll him out right, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Here's Stick, third and long. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
The open man is Westbrook. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Out of the gun is Minshew. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's Minshew. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. Past the 20. There he goes, left side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Rodrigo Blankenship for the extra point.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch for the man who led the Jags in catches a year ago, and it's a Jacksonville first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down.
Eli Apple on the coverage.
Now Minshew. And this is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Minshew throwing on third down. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A Jaguar first down as Minshew finds Westbrook.
7-yard line.
It'll be Minshew again. A short pass. Eifert on the receiving end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Minshew throwing complete to Westbrook. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking to throw it, Minshew to Thompson on the screen. And they'll get this down to the 10. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Minshew sets to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Thompson. And he'll be out of bounds. 10 more there and another first down. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. They will even out as the season extends.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
Josh Lambo lining up for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Makes the score.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Jacksonville.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
On 3rd down, it's Stick. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Colts add on to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
To throw again on 2nd down. Minshew is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
And he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Minshew, 1st and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. To the left side here for Eifert. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And he'll get this underneath to Thompson.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The linebacker Darius Leonard applied the heat. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Able to get away. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for DJ Chark.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down.
In a 4th down.
On 4th down, Minshew. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Corey Willis. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Colts, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.